Hi, welcome to our mathematics class, Iconic Mathematics. Today we are going to discuss this measurement of an angle. Many students have raising the doubts such that, sir, what is pi by 2 radians, pi by 4 radians, okay, how to convert into degrees. I thought that it is demanding and necessity to take up a session, one video on this measurement of an angle, right? First of all, you know that the definition of an angle, right? To take an angle like this. What do you mean by an angle? In what ways? Okay, here the measurement of an angle there are three ways of measuring an angle. Okay, we are going to discuss those are all the things, right? First of all, you see here an angle. Suppose if you have an angle, it is nothing but you see here the amount of rotation made by an initial ray. See here, you are having one ray, OA is one ray. It is the amount of rotation made by a ray from initial position to the final position. See here, like this it is rotated now like this. See here, this rotation, the amount of rotation taken in the anti-clockwise direction, right? This is what you call it as an angle, right? And it is denoted by the symbol theta like this. See here, once again I am repeating here, the amount of rotation made by an initial ray to the final ray. This amount of rotation in anti-clockwise direction, you call it as an angle. If you measure the angle in anti-clockwise direction, then you will say that the angle is a positive angle. And this is nothing but what? A positive angle. When you measure in anti-clockwise direction, right? Remember, this is what. And if you measure any angle, suppose you are having like this, okay, suppose you have the thing like this. If you measure the angle in clockwise direction, suppose you have here, okay, fine, like this, you measure in like this, right? This is what you call it as, this is also angle, but it is a negative angle. This is a negative angle, right? You are having here negative angle, right? If you measure in clockwise direction, you are going to get a negative angle, right? Fine here. You see this now with this rotation we are going in depth of it, and we will be discussing much more things. Just I am repeating, this is what the coordinate plane, you know that you are having here. Suppose this is the initial ray you are having. If you take this in anti-clockwise direction, this is what positive angle, as I told you, right? If you take this right in clockwise direction, then it is what? A negative angle. Okay, once again I am repeating to you, right? This is what we are having here. This is what we call initial side, and this is terminal side also we can say. And okay, fine, this is also initial side, and this is what the terminal side. We will be saying that if you measure in anti-clockwise direction, this is what anti-clock, then positive angle. Clockwise direction, then it will be negative angle you are having here, of course, right? And we are having there different types of angles. So you are having here right angle, straight angle. Those all you know in your previous geometry topic, plane geometry. Now we are having systems of measurements of angles. Now let us come immediately into the systems of measurements of angles. There are totally three types of measurements of angles. One is sexagesimal system, number one. Number two, centesimal system, like this, centesimal system, right? Number three, circular system, like this is what you call circular system, right? And this is only you call it as Indian system, right? Indian system. Now we are going to discuss deep into these three systems now. And this is what you have here, fine. And this is British system, like this is British system. First one is British system you are having here. Next, centesimal system, right? Fine. Okay, British system, and this is French system, like, right? And this is what Indian system. Now let us try to develop these three things how we are going to do, how we will be understanding, everything we will be doing it. Now the first one is the right sexagesimal system. What is this sexagesimal system? It is developed by British people, England people. That's why we ruled by British people. That's why we are now following every thing of the sexagesimal system like that. Right? Now, what is this sexagesimal system is? What they are doing is they have divided one complete angle. You see here, if you have a complete angle like this, suppose you take initial ray here like this, okay, and one complete angle like this, one complete angle, you know, this is what they have denoted as 360 degrees like this, right? That means you see here, whenever you are having an initial ray, one complete angle, right? This is totally 360 degrees, you know that. Because we, as I told you, that we ruled by British people, that's why we are using mostly the terminology of these things, degrees or something like this. Okay, therefore here one complete angle is equal to 360 degrees like this. Right, one straight angle, now half of it, one straight angle, you know that in this 180 degrees, and one right angle in this, one right angle is equal to 90 degrees. No, these things like. Now, what do you mean by 1 degree actually? Further, we have to note it down, and we should know what its meaning, like 1 degree definition. This is what 1 degree like this. Okay. How okay, 1 degree is defined is like see here, you are having a complete angle that you divide into 360 equal parts. That you divide that into 360 equal parts like this, right? Then each part you are having here, that each part that you call it as 1 degree like this, right? Each part you divided how many equal parts, so on like that, 360 equal parts. Then each part, suppose you take that part as like this, right? This single part you call it as 1 degree. This 1 degree is nothing but what we will say is 1 by 360th part, 1 by 360th part of one complete angle like this, one complete angle, right? Because they divided that into 360 equal parts, each part you call it as 1 degree, right, my dear students? Now 1 degree, you know that. Now one complete angle is now 360 degrees, one straight angle is 180 degrees, one right angle is 90 degrees like this we have. Okay, now after that for minute calculations purpose, so they have divided further 1 degree into, you see here 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. Okay, this symbol indicates that minutes, right? For further calculations purpose, suppose you have here 1 degree, right? 1 degree you are having here. Then further for minute calculations purpose like this, further they divided into 60 equal parts. Now each equal minute part you call it as 1 minute. This is what you call 1 minute like this. 1 minute, right? Now 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. And further finest minute calculations purpose, 1 minute they divided into 60 equal parts, then they call it as second. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Now you have 1 minute here, right? I cannot draw even on the board. This is further for minute calculation purpose, they divide into 60 equal parts, then they call it as 1 second. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Now wonderfully, suppose if you have some angle, for example I am having 100 degrees, that we can write it as, right, 99 degrees we can write, 59 minutes we can write, 60 seconds like this we can write. Because my dear students, 60 seconds equal to 1 minute, that 1 minute is added to 59 minutes. This is actually, you see my dear student, 99 degrees plus 59 minutes plus 60 seconds. Now 60 seconds is nothing but 1 minute, 59 minutes plus 1 minute plus 99 degree. Now 99 degree plus 59 minutes plus 1 minute, that is nothing but 60 minutes, and 60 minutes you are having here like this, right? This is actually, you see my dear students, 99 degree plus 60 minutes. 60 minutes, this is now 99 degree plus 1 degree like this. this is equal to 100 degrees, like this, right? In this beautiful way we have got now degrees, minutes and seconds, like this. Now by this only, okay, now they have we are having here the problems on hexadecimal system. In this way they have now calculated. Now the second system is centesimal system. Here the degree of measurement is grade. In the previous system, hexadecimal system, which is developed by British people, the degree of measurement is their degree, and here it is grade. How here a grade is defined and how the calculations were taken, let us observe very keenly. Here one complete angle, you see here one complete angle. Suppose you take here one complete angle, they have divided into, you see here, 400 equal parts, like this, 400 equal parts, like this, like this, like this, so on, like this. You see here one complete angle, right? One complete angle is equal to 400 grades, like 400 equal parts, right? This, so on, like this, right? 400 equal parts. Now each part they called it as one grade, like this. Each part they called it as one grade, like this. One complete angle equal to 400 grades, and one straight angle is equal to 200 grades, like this. And one right angle is equal to 100 grades, like this, right? One right angle equal to 100 grades. Wonderful. Now after getting this, you see here they also here what they did is further calculations purpose, right? One grade, right? One grade, you see here, you see what amount of angle will be having one grade, something like this. They further calculated for minute calculations purpose, okay, into 100 minutes, like this, right? 100 parts. So each part they called it as 1 minute, like this. That means one grade is equal to 100 minutes, like this. One grade is equal to 100 minutes. And 1 minute, if you take here 1 minute for further calculations purpose, they even divided into 100 equal parts, and 1 minute is equal to 100 seconds, like one grade equal to 100 minutes and 1 minute equal to 100 seconds. Okay, for further minute calculations purpose they did that. Okay, now you see, my dear students, here what you are going to have in the centesimal system, right? Yeah, okay, one grade, how they defined is, one grade is nothing but 1 by 400th part, okay, 1 by 400th part of one complete angle, like this. One grade is equal to 1 by 400th part of one complete angle. As I told you that the complete angle they divided into how many equal parts? So they divided into 400 equal parts. Each part I told you that okay, they called it as one grade, like this, right? Fine. And after that, here one complete angle we have got 200 grades, one straight angle 200 grades, one right angle 100 grades, and one grade equal to 100 minutes, and 1 minute equal to 100 seconds. Suppose if you have some angle here, for example, I will take any angle. Suppose you take okay, 80 grades. Suppose you have this, we can write as 79 grades, right? Okay, 99 minutes 100 seconds, like this we can write, right? Why means, you see, this is equal to, right, 79 grades plus 99 minutes plus 100 seconds, like this. Now this is 79 grades plus 99 minutes, 100 seconds equal to 1 minute. That is now 79 grades. 99 plus 1 minute, that is 100 minutes. Now 100 minutes equal to 1 grade. Therefore this is now 79 grades plus 1 grade, that equal to 80 grade. Like this furtherly they have, okay, split, and we can be written, and we can understand any angle can be written in this finest way, right? Now we have relation connecting degrees and grades, right? You see, we told that 90 degrees, okay, right, is equal to 100 grades. We told that one right angle is equal to, this is what, one right angle, right? And of course this only we can say that 180 degrees is equal to 200 grades, and this is one straight angle, right? One straight angle is actually this. Next, one complete angle even. One complete angle, if you take here, this is 360 degrees. This is equal to 400 grades, right? This is what the connections. However, these three are same. Once we have got the thing like this, so let us take now, fine. This is what we are having, one right angle. Now this 90 degrees means 90 into 1 degree, this is equal to 100 grades. Now 1 degree is equal to 100 by 90 grades. Like this, we have how to convert now degrees into grades is this. Next, suppose you have 100 grades. Now 100 grades I can write it as 100 into 1 grade, that equal to 90 degrees. Now 1 grade is equal to, right, 90 by 100 degree, like this. Now here 0 0 cancel, here also cancel. 1 degree equal to 10 by 9 grade, like this. 1 degree is equal to 10 by 9 grade, and 1 grade is equal to 9 by 10 degree, like this. These conversions are very important. Let us do few problems also such that you will understand. Okay, 1 degree equal to 10 by 9 grade, and 1 grade is equal to 9 by 10 degree, right? These are very useful for converting degrees into grades and grades into degrees. And now we have the third system, radian system also there. We are going to do how we will convert degrees into radians and all the things like. Now we have one basic problem for understanding. Convert 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 100 degrees, 120 degrees into grades. See here how we will be converting. Now only we told that, okay, we told that 1 degree, that is what I told you, 90 degrees is equal to 100 grades I told you, and from this 90 into 1 degree equal to 100 grades I told you. Then 1 degree equal to 100 by 90, okay, that means 10 by 9 grades. Now the first one here we are having subdivision 30 degrees, we have to convert that 30 into 1 degree, that we have to convert into grades. Now this become now 30 into 1 degree. 1 degree is nothing but 10 by 9 grades, right? Now this become, okay, 3 threes, 3 tens, like this, right? 3 threes, 3 tens. This is now 100 by 3 grades, like this. 100 by 3 means 33.3 bar grades you are going to get. 30 degrees is equal to 33.3 bar or 100 by 3 grades, like this. Now B part, 45 degrees we have here. Now this become 45 into 1 degree. This is now 45 into 1 degree. You can, now only we did that 10 by 9 grades, like this, right? 9 ones, so 9 fives. Now this become 50 grades. Wonderful. 45 degrees is equal to 50 grades. We have got like this. Now another one, 60 degrees you are having here. This is 60 into 1 degree you have here. Now 60 into 1 degree, this is nothing but 60 into 1 degree. You can write it as what? 10 by 9 grades, like this. Now this is 3 threes, 3 20s. Now 200 by 3 grades, like this we can write. Now D, even 100 degrees you are having here. This you can write as 100 into 1 degree. This is now 100 into 1 means 10 by 9 grades, like this, right? This is now 1000 by 9 grades. You can calculate further. And the thing also 120 degrees we are having here. This is now 120 into 1 degree. This is now 120 into 10 by 9 grades, like this. Now 3 threes, 3 40s, 400 by 3 grades, like this. 400 by 3 grades, like this. Beautifully we have got these conversions, right, my dear students, right? Now see here we have another problem. Convert 50 grades, right, and 90 grades, 100 grades, 120 grades, 150 grades into degrees. See how we will do this particular problem also. Now only we studied that 90 degrees is equal to 100 grades, right? From that 100 into 1 grade is equal to 90 degrees. From that 1 grade, see here 1 grade is equal to 90 by 100 degrees, like this. This means 9 by 10th part of the degree, like this. 1 grade is equal to 9 by 10th part of the degree, right? Now we have here 50 grades. This is equal to 50 into 1 grade. 1 grade is nothing but 9 by 10th part of the degree. 10 ones, 10 fives. This is now 45 degrees we have got our whole B. Now 90 grades, if you take 90 into 9 by 10 degree like this. 10 ones to 10 nines. This is now 19, okay? 89 into 9, 81 degrees. You are going to have 81 degrees, right? Fine, here you see, my dear students, 9 into 9, 81 degrees like this. Next you have here 100 grades like this. This is now 100 into 9 by 10 degree like this. 10 ones to 10 nines. This is 90 degrees like this. D, you have here 120 grades. Now this is 120 into 9 by 10 degree. Here 12 nines. You have 108 degree like this. Now E, right? 150 grades. This 150 grades. Now 150 into, you can write 9 by 10 degree. 10 ones. Now 15 into 9. That is 135 degrees. Therefore 150 grades is equal to 135 degrees. Now like this beautiful way we have converted grades into degrees and degrees into grades. This is the beautiful way how we have converted them. Now let us do the third one, circular system, our Indian system, right? Now we have the third one, prestigious Indian system. This is also called as circular system. You please keenly observe. This will be very much easy such that you can understand okay, how these Indians are interpreted these measurements of angle as they have taken one complete angle. You see here one complete angle like this. One complete angle is equal to 2 pi radians. I will tell you what is this. Now 2 pi radians, one complete angle, this total one complete angle, they have taken it as 2 pi radians like this. Now one straight angle, right? Pi means 22 by 7, the value 22 by 7, that is nothing but 3.14 like this. One straight angle equal to half of it, that is now pi radians, because okay, one right angle is equal to okay, half of it, pi by 2 radians, right? Now you have here pi means 22 by 7, one complete angle. Actually I told you that because we ruled by British people, that's why we habituated with the degrees. Now one complete angle equal to, this is 360 degrees. 2 pi radian equal to 360 degrees means now pi radians equal to 180 degrees and this is equal to 90 degrees like this. And of course in centesimal system this is equal to 400 grades actually, and this is equal to 200 grades actually. This is equal to 100 grades. This is the relation, those are connecting between the radian system, circular system, that is what circular systems, and hexadecimal system, degree system and grade system. This is the relation they are connecting. Now let us come, okay, one complete angle, this one complete angle they have taken as 2 pi radians, and where pi value is nothing but 22 by 7, that is nothing but 3.14 like this, right? And now we have to define what you mean by 1 radian like this, right? How a radian is defined, 1 radian, okay? You see my dear students, first let us define 1 radian, right? How a radian is defined is you take a circle, see here 1 radian, this is the symbol to use for radian, right? 1 radian, how they are defining. You see the definition, it is the angle made by an arc, it is the angle made by an arc whose length is equal to the radius of the circle. This is radius r. Then the angle made at the center, this is what you call it as 1 radian actually. This is what you call it as 1 radian. I am repeating once again. It is what the angle made by an arc at the center. What type of arc? Whose length is equal to the radius. Okay, suppose any circle you take, for example this radius is 2 centimeter, then you take the length as 2 centimeter here like this, then how much angle it will make? This is what you call 1 radian. Okay, this is the wonderful thing they developed by Indians like this. Similarly, suppose you take another circle, if the radius is here 3, here 3, this is also supposed to be 3. Then you call it as the angle made by an arc whose length is equal to radius. Then you call it as 1 radian. Right? Like this. What we have here like this. Okay, suppose you take a bigger one even. Suppose you have a circle with radius 7 centimeters. 7. If the arc of the length also 7, then the angle made at the center is 1 radian. Like this. This is what you mean by 1 radian. Right, my dear students? Now in this way they defined 1 radian, and in this what I am repeating once again is 1 complete angle. This is now 1 complete angle is equal to 2 pi radians, and 1 straight angle, this is equal to pi radians. 1 right angle is equal to pi by 2 radians, like this, right? We have got. And one more thing, in this trigonometry or in geometry, we have one very beautiful relation. Okay, the beautiful relation is theta is equal to L by R. One beautiful relation we have here. This means what? This you have to understand. Here theta is in radian, angle at the center, angle at the center, right? At the center in radians, right? In radians. And L is nothing but length of the arc, length of the arc. And R is nothing but radius of the circle, right? Radius of the circle, right? This means what? Here that means you have, if you have any one circle, if it is the length of the arc and this is R and this is theta, then we have theta is equal to L by R, or L is equal to length of, they have given 3 information where theta is supposed to be in radians only. If theta is in radians means theta equal to L by R, L is equal to R into theta, okay, and also R is equal to L by theta. If you know any 2 among these, you can find the other one. This is the relation that is connecting, but you have to remember that this formula which is connecting angle in radians and length of the arc and the radius of the circle, right? Now as I told you that theta 1 radian, when I told you that when R is equal to L, when R equal to L, the length of the arc and radius, when they both become equal, then R by R, L by R means R by R. This is now 1 radian we are having like this. This is equal to theta equal to, yeah, what we are having as 1 radian, okay, fine. Like this 1 radian is defined, and is the relation which is connecting length of the arc, angle at the center in radians and radius. Right, now let us do certain problems how to convert radians into degrees or something like this, right? For example, we have here a nice thing, fine. Now we have relation connecting the 3 systems of measurements of angles. You know that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees, that is equal to 200 grades. This is what? 1 straight angle, right? This is the relation which is connecting all the 3. This is what actually in radians. This is actually R by means actually it is radians. This is degree, D, and this is what? Grade. This also they call it as D equal to, even we can say pi by 2 radians, and degree. How many degrees? Pi by 2 radians means 90 degrees. That is equal to grades are how many? 100 grades. This is the relation which is connecting, okay, the 3 measurements of the angles, right? Fine. Now what we do is let us do certain problems based on this thing now, right? How you see, for example, we take a certain problem, convert, right? We have something like 3 pi by 4 radians, pi by 3 radians, and pi 7 pi by 6 radians. Like anything we can take like this, 5 pi by 6 radians, right? Okay, like this, pi by 8 radians into degrees, right? Into degrees. How we will be doing this particular problem, right? Now you see, my dear students, actually I told you that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. That means pi into 1 radian is equal to, right? Yeah, pi into 1 radian equal to 180 degrees, and 1 radian is equal to 180 degrees by pi, right? 1 radian equal to 180 degrees by pi. That means 180 degrees by 22 by 7. that is 180 into 7 by 22, like this you will be having. That means you will get something 57.3 degree you will be getting. 1 radian is equal to, you will be getting around 57.3 degree, like this. Now you see the first one, very simple one, okay. 3 pi by 4 radians, right? 3 pi by 4. Either you can do very simply, there is now 3 by 4 into pi radians equal to 180 degrees, you just substitute. Now 4 ones, so 4 45s. 45 into 3, 135 degrees. This way you can do, or as I told you that 1 radian is equal to, right, this one, 1 radian. 3 by 4 into pi into 1 radian. This we can write like this, 3 pi by 4 radians. 3 by 4 into pi into 1 radian. We have written it as 180 degrees by pi. Now here also pi will cancel. 4 ones, 4 45 degrees. This become now 135 degrees. Anyway you can do like this, how you will convert the radians into degrees beautifully, like this, right? Now in the same way we have the second one here, be pi by 3 radians, right? This however we can, pi radians is equal to, you know that, however 180 degrees by 3, that is 60 degrees, like we can do. Otherwise pi by 3 into 1 radian, this is pi by 3 into 1 radian is nothing but we did now only 180 degrees by pi. Pi cancel, 3 ones, so 360s. Now 60 degrees, like this, okay, fine. Like that 7 pi by 6 radians. This is now 7 by 6 into pi means 180 degrees. 6 1 6 3. 6 into 30 degrees. This is now 210 degrees. Like this also we can do. C is this way, right? And even D part is 5 pi by 6 radians. 5 by 6 into pi radians is 180 degrees. 6 1, so 6 30s. That is now 150 degrees we have got, like this. Wonderful. Now E nana, this is pi by 8 radians is now 180 degrees by 8. This is, you can write it as 90 by 4 or 45 by 2 degrees, like this, right? 90 by 4 or 45 by 2. That is nothing but 22.5 degree. Like this you can convert the things from radians into degrees. From radians into degrees, like this. Now we have another problem. Convert 30 degrees, 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees, 80 degrees into radians. Now degrees into radians, right? How we do this particular thing is now, right, the first one, as I told you that 180 degrees is equal to pi radians, right? From that 180 into 1 degree is equal to pi radians. From that 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radians, like this. Therefore the first one 30 degrees you are having here, that is now 30 into 1 degree. That is now 30 into 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radians. 31, so 36s. This is now pi by 6 radians, like this. Now B, you are having here 40 degrees, like this. This 40 degrees means 40 into 1 degree we can write. Now 40 into pi by 180 radians, because now only we told 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radians. Now this 0 will cancel, 2 2s, 2 9s, 2 pi by 9 radians, right? 40 degrees is equal to 2 pi by 9 radians, like this. Next you have here 50 degrees, nana. This is now 50 into 1 degree. This is now 50 into 1 degree, we can write it as pi by 180 radians. Here 0 0. This is now 5 pi by 18 radians, like this, right? And next we have here D part. This is what D part, you have 60 degrees. 60 degrees equal to 60 into 1 degree, 60 into pi by 180 radians, like this. 61 to 63s. This is now pi by 3 radians. Now you have here 80 degrees, right? 80 into 1 degree, like this. Now 80 into pi by 180 radians, right? Here. Now this become 2 4s to 2 9s, 4 pi by 9 radians. Right, in this beautiful way we have got all this, right, how we converted these degrees into radians, right? Wonderfully. Now let us convert degrees, grades into radians also we can convert. Now let us observe. Now we have this convert 30 grades, 40 grades, 50 grades, 60 grades, 70 grades into radians. Right, my dear students, how we are going to do this beautiful one is, and also I told you that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees and that is equal to 200 grades. Now it is a business between radians and grades. That's why you see here 200 grades. 200 grades is equal to 200 into 1 grade is equal to pi radians. Now from this 1 grade is equal to pi by 200, right, radians. 1 grade equal to pi by 200 radians. Therefore you see, my dear students, the first one 30 grades. This is now 30 into 1 grade. That is now 30 into 1 grade equal to pi by 200 radians. 100. That is now 3 pi by 20 radians. Wonderful. Now B, you have here 40 grades like this. Now this is 40 into 1 grade. This is equal to now 40 into pi by 200 radians. Like this, 4 1s to 4 5. This is now pi by 5 radians, right? 40 grades is equal to 40 into 1 grade. That we can write as pi by 200, 41s to 45s. Pi by 5 radians, like this. Next you have here 50 grades. This is now 50 into 1 grade, like this. Now 50 into pi by 200 radians, like this. Now this is 5 1s to 5 4s. This is pi by 4 radians. You have like this. See, part is this way you have did. Now in the same way we have here, my dear students, D1 like 60 grades. 60 grades, that is equal to 60 into 1 grade. That is now 60 into 1 grade is equal to pi by 200 radians. 1 0 1 0. 2 3s, 2 10s, 3 pi by 10 radians, like this, right, this way. Now even 70 grades also like this. We have here 70 into 1 grade, Nana here. This is now 70 into 1 grade is equal to pi by 200 radians, like this. Here now 7 pi by 20 radians. In this way beautifully we converted these grades into radians, right? Now see here, now the other one which is left, convert radians into grades, right, my dear students. How we will convert this is also, pi radians is equal to, okay, 180 degrees. Actually, this is equal to pi radians is one straight angle that equal to 180 degrees, that equal to 200 grade. Now the business between radians and grades, that's why pi radians is equal to 200 grades. From this 200 into 1 grade is equal to, right, pi, okay, 200 into 1 grade, okay, because we converted already this. Now pi radians equal to 200 grams, 200 grades, right. Now pi into 1 radian is equal to 200 grades. Now from this 1 radian, right, is equal to 200 grades by pi, right. 1 radian is equal to 200 by pi grades. Therefore now the first one, if you do pi by 2 radians, this is now pi by 2 into 1 radian. Pi by 2 into 1 radian equal to 200 grades by pi. This pi will cancel, and 100. This is now 100 grades. Beautifully we have got. Now other thing also 3 pi by 4 radians, right. You know that now only we did that pi radians equal to 200 grades. 200 by 4. Directly also you can substitute. Now you will get 4 1s, 4 50s. This is now 150 grades. Wonderfully. Like this you can do, or this way. Anything you can do very simply. Right? Now see, you are having here 5 pi by 8 radians, like this. 5 into pi radians equal to 200 grades by 8. Now, right? 4 2s, 4 50s, right? 2 1s, 2 25s. 5 into 25, that is 125 grades, like this. Okay, like this. See here now D also pi by 6 radians. Pi means what? 200 grades by 6. That is nothing but 100 by 3 grades. Now you have 8 pi by 5 radians. 8 into 200 grades by 5. 5 1s, 5 40s. 8 40s, 8 fours, right? 32. 320 grades like this, right? See here 200, 5 ones to 5 40s, right? And 8 into 8 fours, 33, 320 grades. Like this beautifully we have got these all problems, my dear students. This is what I felt it is very much useful for you for dealing angles and trigonometry. That's why I am releasing this video. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share to your friends, right? Thank you.